Swaminarayan, myself, Kumudini Nalaude, Atme Green School, Standard 6 subject Maths. So, algebra chapter started. We have completed exercise 11.1. Now, we have started use of variables in common rules, right? So, first of all, we see the rules from geometry. So, I think perimeter of square we have studied, but once again I will repeat it. Perimeter of square. So, what is perimeter? Sum of all side. And can anyone explain about square? Square is a quadrilateral having four sides equal and all angles are right angle, right? So, in this in this diagram, that is 11.8, everyone have seen the diagram? Here we suppose the side is L, okay, and we have to consider perimeter as P. So, how many variables we are used here? 2, P and L. Get it? Now, see in book, we know that the parameter of any polygon, what is polygon? A closed figure with straight line, made up of straight line, right? Is the sum of the lengths of its side. So, a square has four sides and they are equal in length. So, perimeter of square is equal to sum of the length of the sides of square. So, sum L plus L plus L, that is 4L. 4 times L, that means 4 into L. Okay. So, P is equal to 4L. Thus, we get the rule for the perimeter of square. The use of the variable L allows us to write the general rule in a way that is concise, easy to remember. Okay. So, for perimeter, we use the letter variable P. See, uh, we may take perimeter also represented by a variable say P. Then the rule for the perimeter of square is expressed as relation between perimeter and the length of square is equal to P is equal to 4L. So, everyone understand how it is P is equal to 4L? P stands for perimeter and L for each length of square side. Okay, 4L because L plus L it is 4L. Okay, so everyone understand this? Okay, now we will start about the perimeter of rectangle. So, once again perimeter is equal to sum of all side. Second thing, which quadrilateral we call rectangle? A quadrilateral having opposite sides equal and parallel. Opposite side, not all sides. Okay, second thing, all angles are right angle. Now, see this figure. All angles are right angle. And one more thing, AB and CD are parallel. These are opposite sides. They are parallel also and equal also. Next thing about AD and BC. So, see AD and BC are parallel and also they equal. So, AD and BC are equal also. Get it? So, suppose if CD is L, then what will be the AB? It is also L. Okay. If BC is B, then AD will be B. Okay. Now, what is perimeter? Sum of all sides. Now, see here, AB L, L plus B plus L plus B. Okay. That means LL 2L and BB 2B. Okay. So, 2L plus 2B. So, we can take 2 common. So, 2 into bracket L plus B. So, let us see here. We know that a rectangle has 4 sides. Okay. So, for example, the rectangle ABCD has 4 sides. See this rectangle A, B, C and D. It has 4 sides. Which one? AB, BC, CD and AD. Right? Now, the opposite sides of any rectangle are always in equal length. That means AB is equal to CD and same here BC is equal to AD. Okay. Next, this rectangle ABCD, let's denote by L. Okay, the length of sides AB or CD. So see here, if we consider AB, then it is CD is also L, and if we consider CD as L, we take AB as also L. Now next. Now see other side, that is AD or BC. So therefore AD, if we consider AD as B, then BC is also B. Okay, so it is B. These sides are B and these sides are L. Now perimeter of rectangle is equal to length of AB plus length of BC plus length of CD plus length of AD. See here, AB plus BC plus CD plus AD. So AB and CD are same na? So instead of length AB, we can take 2 length of CD. Get it? Then instead of side BC, we take length of AD. So it is 2 length of BC. So length of CD is L and length of BC is B. So it is 2L plus 2B. Now we can take 2 common, that is L plus B. So see here, the rule therefore that is perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2L plus 2B, where L and B are respectively the length and the breadth of the rectangle. Okay, what happens if L and B are equal? If L and B are equal, that means we have taken L as B, so it is 2B plus 2B, that is 4B, right na? If we denoted the perimeter of rectangle by variable P, the rule for perimeter of rectangle becomes P is equal to 2L plus 2B, and we can write here P is equal to 2 in bracket L plus B also. Okay, fine. Let's see the pink block. Here both L and B are variables. They take on the values independent of each other. That is, the value of variables take does not depend on the value of other variables. Independent means the value of L and value of B is different and they does not depend on each other. Get it? So in your studies, geometry you will come across several rules and formulas. Yes, of course. Have you seen the formula for circumference? So circumference C is equal to 22 upon 7 multiplied by D. D stand for diameter. Otherwise we can take C is equal to 2 multiplied by 22 upon 7 multiplied by R. R for radius. Yes, anyone can explain me another formula? Let's take formula for area. Area of square is equal to side into side. So we can take side as S or we can take side as a L. So it is L square. Otherwise we can say L into L. Right now? So many formulas are there in geometry. Dealing with the parameter and the area of plane figures, surface area, then the volumes of three-dimensional figures. We also study in fifth class volume. So what is the formula for volume of cuboid? It is equal to L into B into H, right? So L stand for length, B stand for breadth and H stand for height, right now? And what is the volume of cube? It is side, 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 that is L into L into L, right now? Okay. So many formulas are there in the geometry. Also you may obtain formulas for the sum of the internal angles of a polygon. Yes, the number of diagonals of polygon and so on. So many formulas are there. The concept of variable which you will learn will prove very useful in writing such general rules and formulas. So have you understand how we can use this formula with the help of variables? Okay, we have till now we study the use of variables in geometry only.